My sister is pregnant and my deadbeat father wants to give the baby to his church friend, so we are changing our last name and he will never see us again. My parents got divorced when I was young, and my sister Ella and I lived with my mom and grandma full time. We saw our dad a lot for a few years, but he ended up marrying someone else and having more kids, so we maybe saw him on Father's Day only. He didn't call us or come over or include us in his life until I was 10. Our mom and grandma passed in a car accident, but we were shipped off to dad and his wife. They did not want us. His wife, I'll call her Penny because that's all she's worth, made it clear we were interlopers, a strain on their marriage. So much so in fact that they sent us to live with dad's parents to give them space. Unfortunately they got sick and couldn't keep us and we were sent back. And ignored. We were never invited to dinners, holidays, or vacations. I was kicked out at high school graduation and joined the Air Force. Ella is still there and unfortunately is pregnant and they're trying to force her to give the baby to a church friend to up their own status. I wish I was joking. I'm working on helping her. The dad is my best friend and they want the baby. But that's not my point here, just a background. Penny thinks she is so classy and better than us, but I've realized that she's always just been a bitter second baby mama. My sister and I have always been good kids, barely in trouble outside of detention or two, and gotten great grades, but nothing was ever enough. She was constantly anxious and would make comments almost hourly to dad about how much better their kids were than us, how they were really our last names and how she couldn't wait to have her family back. I know my sister getting pregnant should mean she's not a good girl, but people do make mistakes. And dad wouldn't let her get a termination. He only wants to punish her and have a healthy baby to fucking trade for some social capital. I used to think Penny was worse than dad. Like, what kind of woman convinces her husband to mistreat his own kids who lost their mother? I despised her and made excuses for dad. But the truth is they both suck. I'm happy that our mere existence strained their marriage. I hope they get a divorce and dad goes and starts another family and their kids feel the same way we did. We were young children and instead of making the best of the situation they decided to treat us like unwanted